DJ University, or better known as DJU, is a Chicago-based interviewer who has been up and coming for the past few years and has become one of the biggest platforms in Chicago, interviewing big faces coming out the city, but it hasn't come without its own controversies, which he has become victim to a fan theory, which is believed that his couch, if you touched it within the year 2024, it was very possible you could lose your life. But where did this all start? After Bloodhound Lil Jeff was making a name for himself, it would spread fast, hitting the Chicago Reddit, alleging how many people demises he had caused. He would end up getting the attention of DJU, eventually getting his own interview. They'd go into the history as he usually would do in his interviews, but this was so different, as Lil Jeff would end up showing off how he uses his prescription drugs and would go super viral. The interview would be big for him and letting his fans get a little deeper into his life, and would be an overall positive for DJU. Also, as this interview would do close to 1.2 million views to this date. But less than a month after its release, Lil Jeff would tragically lose his life while chasing somebody down in front of their home. It wasn't a theory just yet until he interviewed Lil Scoom, who was also a close affiliate of Lil Jeff. They had been going on Cali trips for B-days and doing business together. He would have an interview with DJU just 24 hours before he would pass away from allegedly approaching somebody after leaving a female's house. Even though his interview wouldn't be released till about a week after his passing, it was very chilling hearing some of the things he said. Even fans posting certain Lil Scoom lyrics, they would be pretty prophetic. For him and Lil Jeff, this was when the birth of the theory would blow up on the internet, and this is where people on the Reddit would do their research. They would look into the past of the DJU, go into all interviews, seeing who passed away. They even started with the Chief Keef affiliate T Slick. Actually, eventually passed away outside of a party in the burbs of Chicago, which is super tragic, as he would get out of a 10-year prison sentence where, he allegedly fired at the police after protecting Chief Keef at a downtown show. The theorists would dig deeper into the DJU's past and whoever touched the platform. They would come up on the next supposed victim, and that was McAdoo. Even though he didn't ever really hit the couch officially, as when he did have his interviews, he was awaiting trial on 2 murders. He would do a couple jail call interviews though with DJU, and he would tragically pass away to an alleged drug overdose, which his family has suspected a lot of foul play, especially after it's been released that he was telling his family members about certain pains and stuff he was having within his head. It's a wild one, especially with that situation. Another person they fell victim to this curse was 800 TJ. After his interview at DJU, TJ would end up losing his life on the Dan Ryan Expressway shortly after being on live, and also fans would bring up the recent passing of Q50 with Lil 50, but not everybody would feel people talking about the curse and how DJ and even the recent sad passing of Q50 with Lil 50. But not everybody would feel people talking about this curse and how DJU kind of blamed Lil Jeff for it. So during his big brother's interview, J Boogie, he would kind of check DJU about what he said online. But yeah, I definitely want to just say rest in peace everybody that was in this video. Definitely a sad situation when anybody loses their life, regardless of what's on their name or what's alleged on them. I always want to just say, you feel me, you always gotta just look at the positive things. If they would have had the chance, they could have changed. I always look at the positive of what people could have been. What do I think about the whole situation? Do I think that DJU somehow has some dark cloud over top his building, or his couch is cursed? No, it's just the sad reality of, when you want to get the ground reports and get the real grittiness of the streets and what's really going on, and getting people's story. There's stuff that does happen. At the end of the day, it is Chicago, and a lot of the people that passed, got a big face, so it makes you a big target. Just even with the situation with T Slick, even though he didn't pass away at home, it's still, you could be, you never know who you could bump into. It's definitely a sad situation with all the situations at the end of the day, because a life lost is a life lost, and life's important. A lot of people gotta realize that a lot of people just want to have reasoning for everything that happens, and sometimes it's not as easy as people make it seem. That's just reality. Do I feel like DJU has done anything wrong in this situation? No. Has he been insensitive at some points? maybe should people be digging at him or calling him out or kind of being, you know, rude to him for stuff that's happened tragically to people he's worked with? Nah, because I know how I'd feel like, kind of, even though it's just business, you kind of build a relationship with the people you've done interviews with, like an acquaintance almost. So, you know, you'd be sad to see somebody that you went to high school with pass away. You'd be like, damn, that's sad. At the end of the day, that's somebody, family member, somebody's son, somebody dad possibly. So this was you know, the Dju Curse. Let me know what y'all think. Do y'all want me to do more videos of this? Dju, if you seeing this, my boy, no hard feelings. It's nothing like to dig at you. I'm honestly on y'all side with the whole situation for real. But man, y'all be smooth. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and all that. I'm messing with y'all. Y'all be smooth. I will see y'all in the next one.